Alright, we've got game audio, we've got mic. Let's get the stream going. There we go. We've got webcam. We've got game visual. Visual. Video. Those are two different words. Don't try to say visual. You'll look like a fool. We've got game video. Righty then. Let's get the chat open on my phone. Plug in the phone so the battery won't die. And I think that's it. I think we should be good to go. Yep, everything looks good on that side of things. So when we left it yesterday, we had just finished clearing out the inventory. And we had a quest to turn in, an old Ebonheart. Down here. And then we needed to go raid the Morrowind plantation on behalf of the Thieves Guild. But we did have these things that we wanted to sell off first. So let's take care of that right now. Just so we don't leave unattended business. Okay, let's see here. We've got 2 potions to sell you. There you go, you're gonna have 2 water breathing potions. Give us, what are they worth? 35 each, so 70. Give us 56. Hey, look at that. Mercantile skill increase. Perfect. And then we've got some scrolls that we need to sell. Ravir here will be perfect for that.
You want to buy Ravir's famous
In addition, we want our moon sugars back. Actually, I lied. Those aren't our moon sugars. He's a restocking vendor, I believe, if I remember correctly. But we did want one more piece of paper, and we want those torches. We'll call it 190 will be good. I don't know, yesterday we said we had enough torches, but after we ended the stream, no thank you. After we ended the stream, I saw like a few more places that we could use a torch, and I'm like, dang it, I just sold off exactly 3 torches. Because I am just dumb like that. So one of them was right here. That'll help with this corner that is unreasonably dark.
Is there something?
And then right there. And right there. Okay. Now we should be done with torches. Hopefully I don't see anything else, and if so, we'll need to pick up some more torches somewhere along the way. Otherwise, the only other thing that I wanted to do while we were still here... You're an itchy puppy. That was it. Was... get this down on a fresh piece of paper. So it's not just squidging up our table. Look at that. Beautiful eye star on a piece of paper. Not squidging up the table. Okay, we are ready to go. Back to Old Ebonheart. First stop to turn in the quest for finding the dead guy. And then we'll probably just jump across the river to the Morrowind plantation and raid them. Set all the slaves free. Take their skooma. Take
Good
their
day,
evidence
stranger.
of working with the
Welcome to Balmora,
Kimono
council
tongs.
seat of House Lalu. I'm your local.
So let's get to it. Alright, hello there, Mr. Gindrala. Please take us to Old Ebonheart.
May the wind be on your back.
Wow, thank you. Hopefully it'll be on your back as well.
Yes?
Are you the guy who wanted us to look for your friend? No, that was not you. No, was it you? Nope. There was a Nord, I think. Might have been an Imperial somewhere around here. Who we are looking for his friend. Let's see. We can look at the quest. And it was waiting on a friend. Nodgar, a miner, in the Salty Futtocks Inn. That was where he was. Okay. We know where that place is. That's where somebody died. Oh, no, multiple somebodies died. Is that you? Nope, you're not Nodvar. You're Nodgar. There we go. Hello, we found your friend. He's dead. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, yes, of course, he was a good man, Nodvar, but more importantly, he was going to fund this whole enterprise. Well, no point in crying over it. I'll have to come up with a new business plan. I suppose I no longer need this useless mining junk. Here, take it off my hands. I don't want your miner's pick. Oh, you did give us a couple of books. Here, we're gonna set that down. Oh, not through the wall. That's a little much. What are these books? Minerals of Morrowind, adamantium and ebony and gold and glass and iron, and then glass and Morrowind. How to use it, how to mine it, conclusions about it. Interesting. Well, those are some pretty unique books. We'll take those as a prize. Thank you very much. I think the bigger prize was wiping out the Kimono Tong down there, but that is not an unworthy second place. Or second place is not the right words. Addendum to the prize? Addition to the prize? Okay, I think that's where we need to go. That boat right there. We want our water walking. There we go. You're a Lalo guard. I don't know you. What do you want? I just want to know who I'm going to kill. Mr. Puppy. Why you so silly? You want lap time? Does the puppy want lap time? Well, come on. There we go. That's puppy lap time. Hello. Beautiful boy. You're so good. Gordal the Scrivener told me that he has identified one of the Kimono Tong smuggling destinations, the Mundrethi Plantation. He asked me to steal 8 bottles of skooma from the Mundrethi Manor and search for evidence which explains where the recent shipment of skooma came from. Okay. So the manor is where this stuff should be. This shouldn't be the manor. That is somebody's house. Okay, you don't need to lick my hand incessantly. You don't need to lick my hand incessantly. Oh, well, you're not gonna like me. I'm gonna come free them. Daddy loves you, but you don't need to lick incessantly. But we'll get to that in good time. For now, we need to go to the manor. Okay.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Yep, you're not gonna like me either. You're probably the person we buy the slaves from, huh?
What do you want?
Several slaves sale. Price is 1,000 septims each, and they're all able workers. Which one would you like to buy? I'll return later. Yep, I'll return later with a sword to stab you in the face with. And we're gonna set all of these slaves free. But first, we're gonna go to the plantation. Calm berries, those are not what I was trying to look at. Orange moss, okay. House Leilu. Hey, it's a harnessed guar.
It has no master.
Varvir. Here's the manor. Hey, don't mind us, we're just gonna go find evidence of you guys being corrupt, and when we find it, we are going to come and murder you all. Just don't worry about it, okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, you're a puppy. Okay. You guys both have slave bracers on. We'll be back. Just hang out here. The door is unlocked. I'm gonna come back to unlock the bracers soon. Don't worry. Let's change this to local. Nobody here would give us a straight answer if we asked them, so we're not even gonna bother. The uprising in Almalexia. Valoris Mendrano, a former household guard. Wonder why that's in green. Lervu Varus, a temple caretaker, is also in green. A word from the editor. Devin Sobres Erikshaw. Is that like chapter headings? Hello, Hlelu guard.
Go on. I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
Well, Little Miss Officer of the Imperial Law, do you know that they're smuggling skooma here? How do I get past you? I'm just gonna have to... use this. Let's pop a quick save. Extravagant shirt, extravagant robe. Chest. Hey, there's the skooma we're looking for. Y'all got Hlelu in your pockets or something, don't ya? Because they're literally guarding your skooma operation. Orcsurance, a one-act comedy. Publisher's note, this short farce originally premiered during an interlude at the birthday party of Lathasa Intreus, a House Hlelu counselor in 3rd Area 405. Among the guests was the then director of the East Empire Company in Kragenmar, who reportedly took offense at the play because he felt one of its 2 characters was based on him. We'll let the reader guess which one. Well, we're taking that because it's comedic. We always take Flynn because we do use Flynn. Oops. We'll take the gold. We like gold. They've got moon sugar just sitting on the floor like, y'all, you dropped your drugs on the floor. Political map of Andithrin. Old Ebonheart. Red is the Empire, yellow is House Hlelu, white is Endoral, and brown is the Temple. I don't see any red. Is this not the color it's supposed to be? There's a Daedric shrine there. But we're taking that. Whatever. Glass and Morrowind. Letter to Lethis Mendritha. You have no more troubles to be concerned about. Sergio Lethin. The smuggling route along the Lost Path is finally established, and the temple won't create any problems for us anymore. We guarantee that you will receive stable shipments of skooma straight from Hlan Oek, with no more losses and delays from our side. You're gonna have losses and delays because I went there, I shut down your drug operation, and I killed everybody involved, except the slaves who I set free. So yeah, that's, let's find Sergio Lethin and see what they have to say about the whole matter. Hello, puppy. Hello,
I'm an
puppy.
officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
Do you know that they're smuggling skooma? Do you care that they're smuggling skooma? No, their main source of income is not the slave trade, it's drugs. You are clearly ill-informed on the matter. Oh, that was convenient that what we're... Okay, getting downtime. Okay, good puppy. Good puppy. Ectoplasm. That's an unusual one to find in places like this. A diamond. And vampire dust. That's worth taking. Huh, okay. Are you Sergio Letis? That quest is skooma at the Mondrethi plantation. Pay visit to Mondrethi manager, find the recent shipment, and steal 8 balls of scuba. Done. Apart from it, I'm curious about the origin of that shipment. The Mondrethi nobles are known for their ties to the Tong's upper echelons, so I expect them to have left some evidence nearby. Find that evidence and bring it to me as well. Done. Okay. And this note to Lethris Mondrethi. That's you. What do you know about this shipment of skooma? Your accusations are pointless. Stop wasting my time. I got proof.
There is no escape.
You're a thief and a fool. Prepare to die. Let's go see if... Whoa, the Hlelu guard disappeared. Did you kick out the guard as soon as we started talking about your illegal drug trade? Mondrethi Plantation Slave Key. Mondrethi Manor Key. Demon Tonto is not the one that's worth money. Alright, we're taking that book now that you're dead. Hey, you got hacky low pipes. To go with your hacky low leaf. You smoke that tobacco there. Okay, that guard just disappeared as soon as we brought you proof that we know you're drug smuggling. Huh. You welcome me, really? What do you know about this shipment of skooma? You don't want to get involved in it. You're watching me?
I have you.
Oh, you want to die? Go ahead. Okay. What is that? Iron Morning Star. Interesting. Okay, you don't want to die. That's nice. I respect not wanting to die. Are you trying to accuse me of something? Here's proof.
Suffer greatly.
You will speak to this with no one, thief. Guard, you're just gonna stand there? You're just gonna let her do this after I had proof that she was complicit in drug smuggling? Well then, exquisite shirt. That one is worth 70, this one is worth 120. Yep, I want the skirt that's worth the most. We don't care about your shirt or your shoes. The guard just walked out. He just left. The guard's like, I'm out. You murdering these people, I can see they ain't got nothing on you.
What is it, Sarah?
I'm leaving. Don't want to be involved. Alright, let's go set the slaves free. Hello, do you want to go free? Here's the key. Would you also like to go free? Here's the key. I am a good friend of Ilvishir. Oh, you had 2 bracers. Did you have 2? I only picked up 1. No, you only had 1. Cool. Good kitties. Free kitties. Alright. That's settled. Squared away.
What do you want?
Well, let's get where that guard can't see us, because this is technically illegal. You want to go free? Yep, we are your good friend. I'm glad you noticed. Just wait till the guard isn't looking and run off that way, because there's no guards that way. But don't go that high. Actually, what is up there? Let's go investigate. Let's make sure the way is clear for you. Pewiller Lookout. Huh. Are y'all involved, or you just happen to be nearby? You're a Hlelu guard. But we don't know necessarily if Hlelu's involved as much as they're just complicit by their ignorance. Stoneware plate. Interesting. We already have a political map. Riverwatch left gauntlet, Riverwatch shoes. They have their own unique set of armor, that's interesting. What is that? Mole crab eggs. Yeah, we'll take those. We don't have any of those. Jump on your head. Okay. Don't see any reason we should have to kill the people there. The workers' house. Puppy, that's a ball, and it goes over there. Hey, do you know anything about a skooma shipment? No, you don't. Okay, well then you get to live.
May I help you?
That goes outside. That goes to the basement. Taste of sugar. You learn to spell Jakaje from this book. Are you a slave? Yes, you are. Okay, is there anyone else down here? Nope. Okay, that means you get to go free. If the twin lamps light the way to freedom. Remember that. It's important. Y'all got some food and stuff around here. Make sure you take it with you when you go. You may be on the run for a little while. I wish I could do more for you.
You honor me. Please.
Puppy, why you give Daddy's leg a lick? Why you licking Daddy's leg? You're a silly Billy. Okay. Well. What is that? It's an ancestral tomb? Rabbit ancestral tomb. Hey! No, you stay out of there. Bad for puppies. Check for traps. No traps. This is suspicious. It's suspicious. Usually we'd be beset by enemies by now. Oh, well there's one. Okay, trap disarmed. Lock picked. We can't detect any enemies on the other side of this door, so there's none immediately close. Oh. Please tell me y'all were lessers. Okay, y'all were lessers. That's interesting. Typically, we don't get to see Amulet of Soothing Balm. We don't get to see corpses in those burial pits. Ebony Arrow. Nice. Usually they're too far degraded to even get that much out of them. This must be relatively fresh as far as these things are concerned. Meadow Rye. That's new. We already looked at that. Okay, there's nothing special in here, it looks like. Scroll of Vitality. Nothing in the basket, nothing in the urn. Alrighty. Oh, that was a little diversion. But let's get back on track. We are going to go free all the slaves at the slave market. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. You don't seem to have a key.
Yes, Outlander?
You have a key. Oh, it's still the same slave key. Okay. Puppy, why you pacey so much? Why you so pacey? What's got you so worked up, Mr. Puppy? So how can we go about this? Did someone tell me to stop? Someone's sneezing. Who's sneezing? Is that you? You have no shirt on. Are you sick? No. Who's sneezing? Who's saying help? Who's asking for help? The slaves will be okay for a minute while I figure this out. But where is this person who's shouting for help? I can't hear. Sorry if you're getting a little of Outlander, I've been enslaved. You must help me go free. How did you become a slave? Farandrano is watching. A simple laborer back in the marsh. One day I got slightly drunk and fell asleep. When I woke up, I was in a cage. Now they tell me I'm a slave and whip me when I tell them I'm an imperial citizen. Durju. Yes. Greetings, Outlander. Would you be interested in helping with the troublesome slave? You're not the first Outlander Durju over there has asked to free him. Could you convince him Outlanders aren't going to help him? What's in it for me? Ha! Upholding the Emperor's law not enough for you. I'll give you 20 drakes for trying, and another 100 if you succeed. Slavery is despicable. Ha! It's Imperial law, Dark Elf. Leave me alone. Okay. Like, that one doesn't even have pants. They're completely naked. They're gonna freeze once winter comes. Come to this side of the bars. I'll unlock you through the bars. You have the key, but he's still watching. Okay, let's pop a quick save and just See what happens if I... My crime has been reported. What kind of bounty does that get us? 3,040. Well, we killed 4 people, so one of them, the crime wasn't reported. You got close, saw who I was, and just decided to walk away, huh? Oh, no, now you're coming back. Expensive pants. There. Now he's not watching. What do you think? Okay. So let's load that quick save. Because we have to be a little more intelligent about it than just walking up and smacking him in the face with a sword. Not much, but a little. Okay, this guy can't see us. Let's do... Crime still reported. Oh, there's a guy right there who could see us. We may need to go in a different direction or be a bit further away. That's accomplishable. That is easily accomplishable. We can go this way. Just be far enough where no one can see us. Let's see, that's damage 1 to 4. That's 1 to 3. That's 5 to 10. We might be too far to effectively hit him. There we go. If they can't positively identify us using the bow, they can't report our crime now, can they? Oh, that one reported our crime. How/why? Is it because we did not kill her in one shot? We did paralyze her. Paralyzing should prevent her from reporting our crime, shouldn't it? See, that guy died in one shot and no crime was reported. That guy died in one shot and no crime was reported. Okay, let's give this one more attempt. And if we do still get that one crime reported, we got that one crime reported. But I feel like we shouldn't, given that she was paralyzed and then she died before she could be unparalyzed. This guy goes down in one. He resisted magic, but he still went down. Okay, let's make sure no one else can see us, and shoot that guy. He shall enjoy watching us take our last breath. I mean, if you're watching us from the Soul Cairn, I guess, maybe? Okay, let's update our quick save. Let's do our Amulet of Shadows just to... How is our crime reported? What the heck? That should not... She can't see us. She can't move or talk. No one else can see us. What crime is being reported? Okay, I guess we're just sticking with having the one assault charge, right? Yeah. Now no one else can see us. Yeah, so if we one-shot them, they can't report our crime. Wait, is it because I was not in sneak mode? Was I just not crouched down and that's the only thing? Okay, we'll give it one more try. Not a big deal. Okay, now we're in sneak mode. Yes. And if we get reported, so be it. Okay, let's go try to backstab her and get that critical hit bonus. Seeing as how we're getting reported either way, she's got some kind of supernatural reporting ability.
There is no escape.
Critical damage. We still got the bounty. By who? Who?
You will be disgraced for this.
Who said that? Who is saying that? You? Is it you? Maybe we have to kill that first, and then we could kill her. Let's give it another try. Because this is being very silly. And if it's already going to be silly anyway, we might as well be silly right back. Yep, that's right. I'm an Inwa. Okay. So, are you involved in all this? No. Okay, well, if you
Say what you want or go away.
You're a jerk, but if you're independent businessman and you're not involved, I won't outright kill you.
Oh.
Ooh, you off of traveling. Well, you're a Hallelujah services
I don't
merchant.
have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Okay. Do you have a lot of patience for an arrow in your ribs? What if I do it from over here? Okay, I can't see her from here. See her from here. Let's see if anyone else can see me do it. Nope. Clean kill. Oh, hey, look, you're dead. Did you know that they're dead? Were you commenting on their death? An untidy tale comes to Asarian. Sounds like you might have been talking about them. You don't even have any gold. You have some gold. And an empty flask. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Stabbing her. Now that nobody else is hopefully nearby enough to witness. And I'm invisible. Wait, who's that? Someone came from over there. That guy running came from over there somewhere. This is interesting. It's not a puzzle game, and you really shouldn't treat it like a puzzle game, but I'm treating this like a puzzle. Okay, that someone came from this direction. Were you up here? You are up here.
Do not bother me.
Yeah, you're involved. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of you. And you keep witnessing us. I think you were the one who witnessed us every time. What is that? Chitin longsword. You're a puppy. You're a puppy. You're a puppy and I love you. Mwah! You want lap time again. You keep wanting lap time. Daddy loves you so much. Good boy, get the lap time. Okay, now let's murder her face
I'm
off.
listening. Go ahead.
Which is a shame, because she is the nicest person out of everyone who's here. But she's also a slave master, so she's the single most in need of dying person out of everyone here. Don't get stuck on the pole / chair, my goodness. Okay.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You're gonna die. That's all that I have to say. Okay. I think we've got the people who can report the crime.
life to me and I will end your pain.
No? Who can report us? Who? Who saw? Nobody saw. Okay, she can report even when she's one-shot killed with a critical damage surprise attack from someone she can't see, she can still report it. That is ridiculous and silly, but we're gonna have to live with it. Hi there, Jacius. Do you want to go free? You're welcome, I'll take that. Hi there, Dorju. Do you want to go free? You are now free. I'll take that. And hello, Masava. Would you like to go free? I'll take that too. And y'all are just welcome to go whenever you want. Don't worry about anyone trying to stop you. Don't have to deal with me first. Who the hell saw me do that? There's nobody nearby. The only people are the slaves. And the slaves are gonna report me for setting them free?
One day to you, friend.
You don't even have a bracer. You have a bracer.
What Khajiit do for you?
You can go free, that's what.
Warmly greeted, friend.
Yeah, you don't have a bracer. I want to pick the locks, but people keep reporting me, despite the fact that nobody should be able to see me and report me. Yep, you want to go free? I'll take that. Would you like to go free? I'll take that. Thank you. Now they can never put them on you again. That's our gold now. I don't know. It's weird. Puppy, you almost fell. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm a puppy.
No thief!
Who saw me? You? I set you free. You can go run out to the guards and tell them the guy who set you free is a criminal. See what they do about it. You? Why are you like this? Okay. Puppy, you can't put your head there. Okay, you can't put your head there. Okay. So if you... That was you, wasn't it? Okay, she can see us. Okay, let's abuse the game mechanics just a bit here. No, no, no. We don't want to have to kill a slave because they're silly billies. Okay, can't see us. Lockpick success. Puppy, you can't put your head there. You can't put your head there. Daddy can't use the mouse when your head is in the way. Just keep your head right there. That's a beautiful puppy headspace. It's in the right spot now. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, that wasn't you after all. Because it was a female Khajiit. You're a male Khajiit. So who was it? There's Guar over there. Is there a female in this cage? Yes, there is. It might have been you. Yeah, you don't even have any bracers on. Like, I can tell you you're free after I unlock the door, but you don't have a bracer to unlock. Oh, that was you. Okay. Arani. Arani, why are you... Why are you reporting me to the guards? The guards are the ones who are complicit in you being a slave. Now, I'm assuming you don't want to be a slave. You do seem excited about being able to go free. I need an interior cell. The ship probably has one. Yep, okay. Unlocked. Hi, Captain Galissa. This is my damn ship, and I've not given you permission to come aboard. There's nothing for you here. Leave. We aren't here to gossip, and while I leave the ship.
I don't have a lot of paper.
Okay, I'm gone. So we're abusing the game mechanics just a smidgen. When you set a slave free, if you reload the cell, in this case, the exterior of the Antherin region, if I'm pronouncing that right, when you reload the cell, the slaves are gone. So for some reason, it's not supposed to happen, but the slaves were reporting my crimes, because they're the only ones alive to do so.
Outlander, what do you want?
So, if we set the slaves free and then reload the cell so that they just disappear from the world, what we should be able to do is get away with what we weren't able to get away with before. I'll drop a quick save.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Okay, still doesn't make sense. She reports her assault when she couldn't see us and we one-shot her. Oh well. Okay. Well, that's all the slaves freed. We didn't have to kill any of the slaves, which was the more important part. Our assault bounty... Oh, that was assault and murder bounty? All at the same time? That's not how that's supposed to work. There's some kind of glitchery going on here. I'll deal with having an assault bounty if that's what we have to have, but... There's some kind of glitchery going on here. I wouldn't be so pedantic about it if it was working properly and we were screwing up, but we're just not. The game is just being silly. Okay. We take slave races. And the gold now belongs to us. Let's pop a quick save so we never have to deal with that struggle again. Some kind of something. Because slaves are not supposed to report crimes when those crimes are committed against the people who hold them as slaves. But in addition to and beyond that, no one should have been able to report our crimes because no one could see us because we were completely invisible. 250 cork-full arrows when we committed them. Don't know what was going on there, but the problem should be addressed now. I have an itchy face. Okay. What is that? Is that something I want to investigate? Manum Nabi. Let's investigate Manum Nabi. Oh, this corpse is laid out very peculiarly. That's not how people die. That it's like they have been laid out. What is up here? Torches that don't work. A chest that is not locked or trapped, but there's nothing in it, so okay. We need to equip our shield. Mr. Puppy, you're a wiggle worm. You're a wiggle worm. Oh, and you're a Yanni boy too. You're a Yanni boy wiggle worm. This course has flies buzzing around it. And there's just a Nyx hound. You survived a hit. Nyx hounds aren't supposed to survive hits. Y'all are big Nyx hounds. Like, look how huge you are. Nyx mother is turquoise and the probe in your tummy. Well, that's new. There's probably like a local quest somebody can give you. Be like, there's a rabid pack of Nyx hounds. Go clear them out. Well, I've already done that. Just by happenstance. No trap, but there's nothing in it. A bunch of useless weaponry, nothing. Free estates wine. What was that? I thought I had a tooltip pop up on something. Well, Nick's mother, R.I.P. Or probably R.I. pieces. This one has flies buzzing around it too, so it's still a fresh-ish corpse. See, one shot. Goya, Jaga. Drowax in there. We want the Drowax. There's multiple chests in here, but they all contain exactly nothing. Mara's tear? Or tear? Is it tear like crying or tear like ripping? Thank you for the kisses, Mr. Puppy. You know I love you so much. Oh, you're a puppy. Oh, you're a puppy. What are we stuck on? Don't get stuck underwater. What are we stuck on? Normally I give it more time to get unstuck, but not when we're drowning. We just don't have that time. Time is a luxury that we do not possess. Oh, there's a nice little waterfall in here. But really nothing else. Puppy, you're silly. Why are you leaning all your weight like that? That way goes back that way where we found the Nick's mother. Oh, okay, I guess that's all that's in here. No real loot. And a bunch of Nick's hounds with the giganto Nick's mother and a good few corpses. Interesting. It's a Velk farm! Oh, look at them! You go free? They have the keys, they have the guards, and they have the land. Okay. Well, at least you get to spend your time around the Velk. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I don't know where to get your keys. Where am I? Oh, I need to go quite a bit further south from here. I am nowhere near where I thought I was. Okay, I've been there before, right? Yes, I have. Okay. I've got my bearings again. Daedric Ruin. Skirting the edges of a Daedric Ruin. You're a puppy, you're a wuppy, and you're also a schmuppy. Hi there. Have you come to pay your respect to Lord Malacath too? No.
Say your words.
Why is Lord Malacath here? Blocked door to Hadronum BB. How do we unblock the door? Y'all don't have a single productive thing to say. You're just stuck outside because you don't know how to unblock the door either. Oh. Oh, look at that moon. Big shiny red moon. We like the moon. We want slow falling. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. What do I want? I just want you to recognize how cool that slow fall was.
Why?
I'm not trying to bother you. I'm just walking past. Don't be a butt.
Welcome, friend.
You're a puppy? Yes, you are. You're a puppy. Puppy wuppy.
Searching for special tools.
Yes, we have
My
that
prices
shipment.
are the best.
Here you go. I see you've got the skooma, as well as the evidence of where it's being made. Great work, Mastermind. Take a half of that shipment as your reward. So, the Komonotong distributes their skooma along Velos Path, don't they? This note confirms my assumptions, and I suppose we can use it in our advantage. To our advantage. Speak with me again when you're ready for more jobs. Yep. The Komonotong does skooma trafficking along Velos Path, and we're going to use it against them. I want you to infiltrate the Komonotong stash in Hlon Oak. Find proof of their smuggling activity. So you've already found their stash. I'm truly impressed, Mastermind. Infiltrating the Komonotong's base of operations on your own is not something that just any thief could accomplish. You know, it's not just something that any thief could accomplish, you know. You have the Morag Tong's logbook from their stash, don't you? Here you go. Excellent. I'm impressed by your work so far, Mastermind. When we show it to the Ordinators, they'll shut down the Tong's operations for good. They won't dare turn a blind eye to the smuggling along the Temple's sacred path. Yet before we do it, I have to decipher the book. I'm familiar with the Tong's encryption method, so it won't take me longer than a day to get this done. Return to me tomorrow. What are we... we're not even close. Okay. Let's just, is there like a hammock or something we could chill in?
So where are you from?
I'm from Outland. That's why I'm an Outlander. Alright, let's just wait 24 hours. Journal is updated, probably just says we can go back. Yep.
Talk is free.
I want not to talk to you.
Well, here's a fine...
Searching for special tools.
The Komonotong's ledger is deciphered. Now all that's left is to bring it to the temple. Here are 2 books, the Tong's ledger you found and its deciphered version. Bring both books to Andor Orothi, the major domo of the crossing here in Almasthur. He usually resides in the Office of Intercession, up at the plaza. His word will be enough to turn the local Ordinator garrison against the Komonotong. There is no more Komonotong. I killed them all. But if this is how you want to do it, we'll do it this way. Let's see what that looks like. So the code book, whatever that is, and the deciphered code book, Narrow Saw, 6 boxes delivered, Crag Gang Mar, 28 boxes, Under Dis, 17 boxes delivered, Whole Rude, 8 boxes delivered, Rare Run, 4 boxes, Moondrake, the remote, 2 boxes delivered, Narrow Saw is Narusa Winery, Crag Gang Mar is Crag and More, Under Dis is Andresis, Whole Rude is Hlarud, Rare Run is Rarin Manor and Dalrune, and Moondrake Thee is Moondrethi Plantation. Let's see, 2 boxes delivered, 4 boxes, so they should all have the word boxes in them. Does that check out? WSISL, WSISL. Well, no, those first two check out, but then none of these have that same pattern. Oh no, this one does, WSISL. Interesting. Okay. Maybe that's fudged a little bit. But still, screw the Komonotong. Nerevar, wait, we've got a problem. The Komonotong has found us, and right now 2 of their thugs are waiting outside, watching for an opportunity to slit the throat of any thief who leaves this place. So if you want to avoid a tough confrontation, I advise you find another way out of the Limbic Scrib. If you manage to flee, we'll take care of them ourselves while you're gone. No, I'll just go right out But thank you for the,
May you find me worthy of your
thank you for the warning. I'll have my sword ready.
You Inma.
Do it. Okay, you hit me, that means you die. You hit me, that means you die. Ooh, you had a glass jinx blade. Thank you very much for padding my coffers.
You may walk Velos path, but your steps are false.
Daddy loves the puppy. Okay. Okay, thank you for the kisses. I do love you. I love you very much. And I can kiss you too. Ha ha ha. Kissy kissy for the puppy. I need to go to the Hall of Intercession. And I'm looking for Andor Orothi.
You may walk Velos path, but your steps are false. I'm listening.
Hey, that's you.
Temple
Blessing.
faithful and reverent guests may make offerings at shrines and receive in return a blessing.
Oh, okay. That's nice to know. But that's not what we're here for. We're here about drug smuggling. The Kimono Tong is smuggling skooma, you say, along Velos Path? Puppy, that's enough, thank you. I love you so much, but this is outrageous indeed. The ledger you brought me serves as legitimate proof. I will immediately command the Ordinators to investigate these clues. The Tribunal Temple does not intend to ignore these criminal dealings. Thank you for your report, Dark Elf. Puppy, you're so silly. You're also a little willy and even some Billy. Yeah, it's true. It is. I promise. No one would lie to you about that. Nope, that's not where I need to go. Over here. Nope, their corpses got cleaned up quick.
It's a steady trickle.
Well, here's a fine one.
Puppy, that's enough.
Searching for special tools. My prices
That's
are
enough.
bad.
That's enough. That's enough. Have you delivered the Kimono Tong's ledger? Yes, I did. So, the Ordinators have the ledger. They'll come down hard on the Kimono Tong stash, and the mess they'll cause will give us some breathing room in the nearest future. You've done a good job, Mastermind. With the Kimono Tong Skooma Den out of business, the Thieves Guild will be ready for expansion into the hostile territory west. Not rest. That said, this was the last job I had for you. Take my old gloves as a personal gift from me. After what we have achieved, I'm sure you deserve them. Gordrel's swift reflexes and Gordrel's smooth talk have been added to your inventory. Well, thank you. Constant effect, fortify mercantile and fortify speechcraft. Constant effect, sanctuary and fortify agility. Okay, those can replace our unused gloves, that's for sure. Mr. Puppy. Oh, you're such a boy. You're such a boy. Oh, that was the last job you had for us. Who else can give us jobs? No, you cannot advance us. Who else can give us jobs? Speak with Captain Fintus and old Evan Hart. I've already done everything for him. He is now retired. Fitz in Firewatch, or Gentleman Jim Stacy. Okay, let's go to Firewatch. You'll find her in the basement of the Howling Noose Tavern in Firewatch. Speak with the publican to get the key. Oh, I don't need keys. But we'll go to Firewatch somehow. That's all the way up north, isn't it? I thought Firewatch was like up here. Yeah. That's far away. There's no Thieves Guild anywhere between here and there. Wow. Okay. Let's go catch a boat. Oh, puppy. Oh, you have an elbow, and it is very pointy. Okay, that's a little less pointy of a place to put your elbow. Thank you. Where is the boat? The boat of boatiness, where is the boat today? I don't know where is the boat, but we'll find it anyway. These new cities are impressive with how big they are, but also it's a little confusing sometimes. Okay, are you the guy we talk to if we want to travel? No, you're not.
Oh,
Nope, not you either. Okay, so those are not the boats we hire. Oh, there's a Silt Strider. Let's do that one instead.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low
What are
price.
destinations? We can take it almost there, to Amra on the northern shore of Lake Andoram, or to the north to Vol. Care to buy a snack for the journey? I would love to buy a snack. I like snacks. We're in almost there right now. There's Vol. We want to go more north than Vol. Let's try Amra. What snacks do you have? Scuttle and Kwama eggs. No thanks, we've already got better snacks than that. Let's try this, Amra, wherever this is. Oh, that's farther south. You said it was on the northern edge of something or other. It's the opposite of north. What is that? Red on that side, blue on that side. Red and blue. Oh, you getting down, Mr. Puppy? Okay, you can get down. That's a good boy. Daddy loves you. Don't tell me we just swam all the way out here for nothing. It's just a weird pylon with two different colored lamps. Okay. I guess we're gonna go farther north. But there's a boat. That looks like a boat we can hire. Let's use our water walking, so we can move faster when we walk on the water. Laylu Ferry, where the heck is that? No, we need to go somewhere that we know is north. We're already way off course at the moment.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I'm trying to speak quickly, but you won't give me a ride. I guess we're going to Laylu Ferry and figuring out wherever that is. Okay, take us back to the Laylu Ferry, I guess. Where is this? Well, you just go back and forth. Y'all just go back and forth. You don't go anywhere else. Where do you take me? Almost there, Juan Oek, Indothrin. Which one of those is the most north?
Has no time for you.
Juan Oek, almost there is more north than that. Where's Indothrin? What are your destinations? Dahrk just on the other side of the island to the west. Okay, so almost there is... That's where we started. But we couldn't find the boat. So, I guess... Old Evanhart, Indothrin, Clon Oek, or Laylu Ferry. Well, Laylu Ferry is not where we want to go. Old Evanhart is to the north. And Dothrin is north, but in the wrong direction.
What do you want?
Old Evanhart it is. Yep. Okay. We want to go to Firewatch. Can you take us there? No, but you can take us to Darvonis, which is north.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, I need to go to Firewatch. You don't take us there. We know where that is. We know where that is. We don't know where those two places are. Marog and Helnim. Well, you won't tell us, will you? Do we want to guess like we did earlier? Let's just take a guess. Let's see... Merog. Hey, that was north. Okay, making progress. Can you take us to Firewatch? No, but you can go to Helnim or Sadrith Mora. Is Helnim farther north? It's a little bit farther north. We should have just gone to Helnim first. But, oh well, we're mapping out. Firewatch! Yes, thank you! 5 stars! Tip your Uber drivers. Okay. That was an effort and a half. We are looking for none of those places. Where are we looking for anyway? Nope. Try to click on that. Thank you. Fit is in Firewatch in the basement of the Howling Noose. Okay. So we need to find the Howling Noose. Oh, it's right here. That was easy.
What's your problem?
No problem. I'm just going to the basement. First, we're going to say something to this guy.
I have some goods for barter. What do you want?
Hey, you really like me. You must be in with the Thieves Guild. We're looking for Fitz. So he can give us jobs. We were told that you could... What a name, Fitz. Speak with the publican to get the key. Who's the publican? I thought that would be the guy behind the counter.
I have some goods for barter. What do you want?
You're an honest bartender who knows how to keep his mouth shut.
There is much to learn.
Huh. I guess that's why it's called the Hanging Noose. Or the Shrieking Noose.
What does the Dunmer
Here,
mean?
thank you. Our warm regards.
You're in the guild. Are you the publican? You're just a commoner. Well then, I guess I'm just gonna go break into the basement, if I can find it.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure.
I mean, any good thief should be able to break into a basement, right? Sometimes good things are kept in basements. You're Thiniel. You're Fitz. Ooh, an Argonian giving us jobs. Thiniel's been looking for you, Mastermind. Something about a gang of thieves causing havoc in Helnim. Take care of it, will you?
Yes.
Are you Thiniel?
Yes.
You're Thilniel. I mean to speak with you, Mastermind. There's a gang of thieves operating without proper guild oversight in Helnim. I've been receiving reports for a while. Merchant robberies mostly, but I thought they were isolated incidents. Then I got word of a failed heist on a vault in Tel Gillen. One of the crew was nabbed by the Legion, his luck, and he spilled the guar milk on the whole operation. Now they're being blamed for every theft in Helnim since Sun's Dawn. I want you to go to Helnim and find them before the Legion does, and I want you to go get them to join the Thieves Guild. Okay. Sounds doable. To Helnim.
I'd be happy to talk.
That
My
we
pleasure.
now know where it is. The Shrieking Noose. What a name for a place. Were you the person who brought us there? Oh man.
Oh, it's you. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the people who are causing crime here in your little town. Okay, we don't care about Lord Hotel Gillen though. Yep, we know dwarven artifacts are illegal, and we are a cured vampire, so we're not worried about that. That's the traders. That's the Guild of Mages. There's a Guild of Mages here? Hey, do you have any rumors for us? More smugglers have been caught recently than usual, from what I've heard. The Imperial Archaeological Society is trying to figure out where the smuggled dwarven goods are
I
coming
don't trust you enough to talk about that.
from. Oh. Well, what if I give you 10 gold?
Very well. I'll see what can be done.
The Society has its Telvanus district headquarters here in Helnim. It's the big building with the skywalk in the center of town. Sometimes the archaeologists teach classes on their discoveries at KMLZ, but most interesting artifacts get shipped over to the Society Museum in Old Avonheart. Yeah, we've robbed that place already. The Red Drake. Good place as any to look for thieves, I guess. That's not something we care about. You're a member of House Tavani. You're the leader of the Pot Breakers. What is the Pot Breakers? You're a treasure hunter. Okay. Well, we're not looking for crusaders. Most people who live here are employees of the Zarethil Bay Company, or merchants here to take advantage of the thriving trade. Besides the company, Helnham also hosts modest chapters of the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild. Pardon me. As well as the Telvanus District headquarters of the Imperial Archaeological Society. If you're looking for a shrine, there's a Chapel of Kinnereth on the north wall.
Head on.
Apply directly to the forehead. Gang of Thieves. I've had a visit from the gang. I don't know a merchant in town who hasn't. Okay, can you tell me anything about them? No, that's all? Okay, so if people have the Gang of Thieves topic,
What do you want?
9 holes board. What is that? Like tic-tac-toe or something? This is interesting. Okay, so we need to find merchants and ask the merchants about Gang of Thieves, and maybe we'll find one who can tell us more. Don't worry, citizen. Commander Service has stepped in to personally oversee the investigation. I'm not worried. I'm trying to recruit them. I mean, it's a good thing y'all are stepping in. Prison tower. Well, they did catch one guy. Maybe he's in prison. Maybe we could talk to him. We got one of them, a Bosmer, locked up at the level above us. He's a tight-lipped little fellow. Okay, I'm gonna go visit him. And see what he'll tell me. He's tight-lipped for you, but that doesn't mean he'll be tight-lipped for me. Felidar. I don't know you, what do you want? I'm not afraid of you, not telling you anything. What if I intimidate you? Alright, you made your point, did I? They didn't tell me anything, I swear. This is my first job with the crew. I didn't even get names, let alone where they hide out, but after we were sprung in the Mushroom Tower and we all scattered, I tried following them. They were headed back into Helnham, of that I'm certain, so their hideout must be somewhere in town. That's not very helpful. I was already here in town looking for them. Ooh, up on the wall, okay. Not the Guild of Mages. Imperial Archaeological Society is locked. The Clother, Apothecary and Healer, probably not any of them. But I can sell you things, or you can sell me things, either way, but you don't have the Gang of Thieves topic. General Merchant. Gang of Thieves. I had a visit from the gang, I don't know a merchant town. Well, that's... Can you tell me more?
Show respect. I know, I think so too. But it's good. Yes, it truly is. You are generous. It is not. You are generous. Sharing is good. I like sharing.
Okay. Nope. You will not tell me more no matter what your disposition is. That is good to know, so I don't waste time doing that with anyone else. The only selection I'm looking for is the selection of where is the Gang of Thieves. Inscribed stone. Hellenim, founded 3rd Era, 386, by charter of His Imperial Majesty's Elder Council.
9 good days to you, Sarah.
What's in here? Do y'all know anything about this gang of thieves? Current events. Let me tell you about current events. The great houses are always fighting each other in the Great House Wars. There's always trouble between the Outlanders, non-Dunmer Imperial colonists, and the Dunmer natives. The temple is at war with a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. A secret cult called the Sixth House is killing Imperial citizens. Misshapen monsters and diseases called Blight Disease are spreading from Red Mountain, a volcano where the devil Dagathur and his ash vampires live. That's not helpful. And I can't ask you about gang activity. I can't ask
I
you.
must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Well, I did make it quick. You don't know anything about what I'm here to ask about, so I just left you alone. Why you gotta be rude about it? I was already doing what you wanted. Hi! There's still much to discover about Dwemer, though most folk are more interested in illegal artifact trade. Regrettably, there are many who desire Dwemer artifacts not to further our knowledge, but to simply flaunt their wealth. It saddens me to think how so many rare examples of Dwemer handiwork are being used as a bookend or flower pot. These cretins with more gold than brains don't delve into the ruins themselves, of course. They buy them from smugglers who give no thought to the damage they do to the ruins as they pilfer them. Would you be willing to help stop this before even more Dwemer seekers are lost? Sure. I'm pleased to hear. Now it happens that a smuggler, Mirabella Talamet, has recently been detained here in Hellenim. I questioned her about the source of the artifact, but she was uncooperative. I need you to get the truth from her so that we can secure the site. She is currently locked up in the prison tower in the northwest side of town. Once you discover the location of the ruin, she was once you discover the location of the ruin she was so thoughtlessly looting. Okay, I can do that. I'm really just trying to find more information regarding where is prison tower was over here somewhere, wasn't it? Oh, that's somebody's house. That's a pawnbroker. That's a census and excise office. Prison tower, that's what I was looking for. Nice. Well, you can't tell us where the other person is, I guess. There is nobody in this cell. That's the guy who all that he knows is that the gang is somewhere in town, which is kind of useless. That must be you. Artifact trade. Yet another interrogator. Well, at least you're a bit more frightening than that Khajiit bookworm. I'm already locked up for smuggling. What good will telling you where I found the Dwemer artifacts do me? It's too late to get them back, you know. You might not see a sign for Dwarven Goods Shop here in Hellenim, but believe me, the merchants here are eager buyers. I'm sure those artifacts were shipped out long ago. What if I intimidate you? I said enough already. What good are those puffed up archaeologists if they can't find the place on their own? Pulley system.
What's this about?
This is about me not dealing with cliff racers. Good job, you killed it. Okay, so there was a pawnbroker somewhere. Pawnbrokers usually, not usually, that's too much, but are often known to deal in illicit goods. Do you know anything about the Gang of Thieves? Not any more than anyone else. Do you know anything about the artifact trade? What if I bribe you?
This is suit. You are generous. And your judgment is... I didn't think... I'm afraid what you asked. Well, if this is suit, you are generous. Yes, that may be...
There we go, now you like a 90. Nope. No more better information.
May you find...
Worthy of your attention. Oh, that's what I get for... just assuming it might be the pawnbroker, huh? Close. There's nobody here. So they're not here. Huh. That's suspicious. Zafferbell Bay Company. Do you want lap time again? Why do you keep being silly? You could have stayed in lap time if what you wanted was lap time. No one told the puppy to get down. The puppy could have stayed. Yeah, the puppy got down all on his own, and then he's sad because he's down. What is this silliness? You're a silly Billy, that's what. Okay. Director's Chambers. Well, Director, Guild of Fighters.
Who may speak?
Mjolnir's Mead House. I'm looking for the Gang of Thieves, and I'm also looking for who's buying stolen artifacts.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Not a lot to go on. It's a Gwar! Hi, little Gwar friend! Okay, that is edge of town. Hey.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm just looking for a gang of thieves. Nope. You don't have any info. Although it's interesting, you all are just here right outside of town. What is this? That's a house. Probably not in a house. The Imperial Archaeological Society. Could you spare a coin? Of course! Beggars are nice when you give them coins. Blessings of Omsivy on you. Might have seen some things I'll tell you for the right price. Here's 10 gold. I've seen them sneaking around at night. They visit the merchants mostly. They visited Falkoth quite a few times. Ooh, who's Falkoth? Good thing I found you. This is Falkoth. I was not suspecting here. I swear, I just had that note. Hoff is going to kill me. Oh, hello, what? No, it's nothing. Are you sure? Oh, it's terrible. I'm lucky not to have been robbed so far. I do hope the Legion catches those dastards soon. Sooner than soon. Immediately. That's suspicious. You can tell me the truth. Fine, I admit it. Hoffmund offered me good money to let him use my basement as he pleased, but I swear, when I made the deal I had no idea what he's going to use it for. I've had nothing to do with those break-ins. Nothing at all. Well, then we're gonna go into your basement and we're gonna clear out the trouble. Faction-owned Thieves Guild? They're not Thieves Guild yet. They're about to be, if they do what I tell them to. Hoffman.
Is there something you need?
Did you want something?
Oh, that's you, Hoffman. What do you want? Gang of Thieves. I'm the leader of this gang of thieves, and we're making a pretty penny for ourselves before that snake, Caden Jorval, stabbed us in the back. Now I've got the Legion on one side, the Zarafel Bay companies and forces on the other, and no room to move in between. I'm out of choices, Dark Elf. Either give myself up Grow old in dungeons or join the Thieves Guild? Yes, actually, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. And give away half my takings, I suppose with the Legion watching the gates, the Coast Guard watching the docks, and Caden Jorvel's thugs watching the streets. We don't have much choice. Very well, I'll join, but first you need to do some jobs for me. Who's Caden Jorvel? He's the captain of the Zarafel Bay Company's private guard, and totally corrupt. He pointed us at the right targets and kept the law off our backs. He was the one who pushed us into the Tel Gillen job. I'm certain he's responsible for the heat we're under now. It's only a matter of time before his cronies kick down our door, and then we're done for. Okay, we can kill him for you. Is that what you want? I need to get Service Caprice off my back. Who is Service Caprice? He's the commander of the Legion here in Helnum. As straight as Caden Jorvel is crooked. Maybe if you tell him the kind of dirty business Jorvel is involved in, smuggling, extortion, conspiracy, theft, he'll take the pressure off us and start applying it where it belongs. Okay, where is he? We don't know where he is. We'll find him though. We'll deal with him. Don't worry. Do I still have a bounty? I do not have a bounty. Okay, where would the captain be? Prison guard? Prison tower? Fort Cerebus? Zarafel Bay Company, Gate Towers. What? Edit note? What is that even about? I can leave notes? I can leave notes! That's new! How have I never known that before? What in the butt? Whew! That's interesting. Okay, Fort Cerebus. That's probably where we need to go. What the heck? I can leave notes on the map? Like, what? How did I never know that? What is wrong with my brain? How much of this game have I played? Hey, we're looking for your captain.
He's recently arrived from Cyrodiil. You'll likely find him inspecting the grounds at Ebonheart.
Well, that's not who we're looking for. Cleat. Here we go, Port Service. To the walls.
Come on then. See something or move on.
Service Caprice. Hey, that's who I'm looking for. I'm kind of here on business. I'm here to tell you about this dude. You claim that Caden Jorvel is behind much of the criminal activity plaguing Helnum. Did you bring any evidence? No, that's too bad. Something is rotten in Helnum, and I've long suspected the Zarafel Bay companies to be the source. But without evidence, my hands are tied. I have tried to speak with the factor, this fella, about my concerns, but she's protective of her company and its secrets. I'm out of options. There's only one thing for me to do, and you're going to help. How? I need you to bring me two things. Firstly, one of the company's everyday business ledgers. They're used by clerks all the time, so it shouldn't be hard to find one laying around the building. I need that so I can cross-reference it with the second thing you're getting for me, the company's master ledger. I expect they will be secure in the company's underground vault. I don't want to know how you're going to acquire that. Just try not to get anyone killed. Consider it done. Let's go out.
I'm listening.
Are you listening to the cliff racers that are coming? Because you should be... where is that? Zarafel Bay Company. There. South side of town. Crunchy. I have crunchy ankles. Okay, we need to raid their underground vault. That's what you've told us. I need check for traps. No trap. And then I need to pick the lock. No more lock. Looking for ledgers. Oops, I meant to check for traps, not pick a lock that wasn't locked. There needs to be like a hot swap. There probably is, just like leaving notes on the map, and I just probably am too dumb to know about it. Oh, more downstairs. Okay, we'll go down more stairs. To the company vault. Perfect, that's what we're looking for after all. Okay. What you doing, puppy? Are you trying to get down? You can get down if you want. Just don't blame me like it's my fault that you got down. If you want to get down, just go ahead. But you got eye boogie. Let's get rid of that. Perfect. Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking to me. There we go. Oh, nope, nope. Don't stick out. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta move this direction. No, no, that's the wrong way. Okay. He's trying to get up. Okay, there. Now you're as up as you can get. You're as up as you can get. Okay. Oh, perfect. Just stay still. You got it. You just gotta stay still. There you go. Oh, okay. Stay still. What you doing? Why you silly? Why are you so silly? There, perfect. Just like that. Good boy. That's how you be a lap dog. Okay. Company vault. Broken sword. We are looking for a ledger, a ledger, a ledger. Hey, trap disarmed. There's the one I'm using. Come on, you can do it. Maybe if I actually point at the keyhole. There we go. Oh, puppy, just stay still. Why you gotta be so difficult? All you gotta do is stay still. All you gotta do is stay still. Eggs. More eggs. Blue beetle shell fragment. Fortify endurance and reflect. Common shirt. What is on here? Quama chitin. Weakness to poison and poison. Shell fragment has reflect. That's worth taking. Brown beetle shell fragment. Fortify endurance and fortify unarmored. Well, these are new things that we've never had before, so we'll take some of them. Or we'll take all of them, I guess. Beetle resin. Horned beetle shell fragment. Broken short sword. Quama meat. Sword fatigue. Fortify magicka. We'll take the raw. And the diamond. Don't forget to check for traps. There are no traps on this one. No traps there either.
I should probably wash up before heading home.
Yeah, you should wash up before heading home. What we should do is go invisible to sneak past you. There is off limits. Come any closer to this door and within my rights to separate your head from your shoulders. Right? I can't let you go any further. I'm the locksmith. I'm the new guard. The building is on fire. You need to get out now. Be a friend. I just want to look at the door. I'm the locksmith. I'll leave you to it. Okay. Hey, perfect. Yeah. Let's just continue checking the integrity of the door. Don't worry, we're a legitimate locksmith. That's all. Puppy. Puppy. Why you whining? Why you doing whiny noises? This is... Oh! Oh, puppy. Okay. This is difficult, but not impossible. We'll get it. Puppy. Oh, let's try Journeyman. It's higher quality. Better chance of success. There we go. Oh. Tavani Bugmas. What is that? Aqua Vita. Tavani Bugmas. Vitriol oil. Okay. Company Master Ledger. This ledger is a detailed record of all the Rebuilt company's transactions since its founding. It is very dense. Alright, we'll take that. We still need to find a regular ledger, but we could probably find that in many places. Silver Helm, we'll take the gold. Ooh, 476 gold. That's a good amount to find in a crate. Dwemer Greaves. 10 gold. Gold. Diamond and gold. Diamond and pearl and emerald. Lots of good things in here. Ooh, Flynn. We do like Flynn. More gold. More gold. Gold ingots. Ebony throwing stars. Those are worth 2,000 each. Those are worth taking for sure. Fiend Tonto, that's worth 3,000. Silver hand mirror, that's new. Oh, another bolt of moth silk. Ooh, and gold moth silk and blue moth silk. There's a shelf up there. What's up here? What is that? Native ebony left pauldron. Glass katana. Oh, I'm glad I'm glad I thought to look up. Was that an ebony ingot? Okay, this is silly. Let's just drink a levitation potion. That's why we keep them in our inventory at all times. Golden pitcher. Ooh, that's new. We're over encumbered while floating in the sky. Perfect. Let's see. We're over encumbered by 32. And do we have any single thing that weighs that much? No, we do not. Puppy, you're so wuppy. Those weigh 20 each. Puppy, stay still, please. Stay still. Please stay still. Oh, that's a bad place to put your elbow, but at least you're staying still. Oh, and now you're just clambering down in an awkward way. I know I'm over encumbered. That's part of the point. Ebony mortar and pestle? What the heck? Quality 1.75. Y'all got all the goods. Like, what is going on here? I'm taking it all. Nothing else in that bowl. There's still a couple more shelves that I haven't reached yet. What are you doing, puppy? Be patient. Okay, where did... There's those gold ingots I dropped. Those ones have a mark, those ones do not. That is, okay, where did the silver ones that I dropped go? There they are. Oops, I don't want that helmet. Where did the helmet go? Should stay right where it was. Silver ingots that do have a maker's mark. Okay, one more levitation potion ought to do it. What? Some of this stuff is just... I did not know what I was getting myself into, but I think I'm okay with it. Oh, did we get this shelf after all? It looks like we did. Okay. Ebony bowl? Ebony knife? We'll take some ebony knives. Silver staff of hunger. That's not worth much. I'll take the silver ingots. Okay, we've rated this. What's on this shelf? Rising Force Potion. Rising Force Potion. Well, that's nice. Good thing we brought our own, so we didn't have to find those first. Nothing on the back wall. Let's double check. Crate. Dweemer things in there, so they're definitely part of the Dweemer smuggling. Empty bottles. Grief and Sujima. Ooh, raw glass. Missed that when I did my first round. Alright, let's go pick up all these heavy ingots and then get the heck out of here. Did I check this? Yes, I did. Yeah, with 821 pounds, and a lot of it is just raw ingots of precious metals. Wow. Okay. Silver. Let's drop those. Okay, now we can move. How does this ebony mortar and pestle that we found compare? Quality 2.0, quality 1.75, weight is 6, weight is 1, value is 12,000, value is 6,000. So it doesn't produce as good potions, but it's worth twice as much just because it's made out of ebony. Okay. I'll hold on to it. It's the only one I've ever seen like that. Oh, and we can upgrade. We don't need gold pitchers anymore. I mean, we don't need silver pitcher anymore. Now we have gold pitcher. We need to find one more gold pitcher. And we can start upgrading now that there's gold items. Like, that bowl is worth 220 versus this one just being worth 21. So we'll want to find a couple of gold plates, one more gold bowl, one more... Oh, hi, Shrimpathy. Thank you for the follow. It's so good to see you and glad to have you here. I apologize. I'm getting very distracted by shiny new things. So if you were looking for quests and action, well, I guess that's not because you followed while I was actively being distracted by shiny things. So I'm glad that you also like shiny things. Let me just say that. We're playing with Tamriel Rebuilt, and lots of new content means that there's lots of new shiny things for me to get distracted by. And we like decorating and making it look nice. But this ebony knife is also brand new. So we're upgrading what we've got going on. Those are worth 6 each, that's worth 75. So we're getting the best of the best. And if we find more ebony cutlery, we'll add that to our table. More gold. We'll just upgrade this whole thing if we find it. An ebony bowl. Where should that go? We only have one. We need to put some berries or something in that. Let's see, what do we got? That's what I was looking for. Let's grab 2 of those. Nope, not 1, 2. Thank you. And where did it go? Kind of sticks out the sides, but that's just gonna have to be what it is because game engine limitations. Yeah, we got just some berries in an ebony bowl on the table. Fantabulous. We have 93 raw glass, 60 raw ebony. Just booted up Morrowind for the first time in a while. Does Rebuilt have changes to item placing and positioning? Not that I have seen so far. There is lots of new, like, gems in the originally have diamond, ruby, emerald, and pearls, and then all these other are new gems. But it seems like the placing things down has not changed. It's like always in one orientation based on which direction you're facing while you place it down. And it's always like straight up and down, even if like you can find examples in the world that are like sideways or whatever. If you pick it up and set it down again, it's always like perfectly straight up and down. Everything that I've seen, the picking things up and putting them down system is exactly the same, unchanged. Maybe there's an option that I didn't notice, or maybe there's something that I haven't seen that changes that, but so far I haven't figured it out if so. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I do the same thing. I like to display all of the very valuable things and like put them out on the table. And there's like new, in addition to the gems, there's this eye-star thing that I've only found one of so far. And then so far all of the other new crafting ingredients I'm putting in here just to keep them separated so I can do better experimentation later on. But I haven't got to the point where I'm going to spend a lot of time doing alchemy yet. So I haven't really looked into, like, I don't know what these question marks are under, you got Drain Stain, Fortify Intelligence on Topaz, and then 2 more that I don't know what they are. I haven't looked them up. I'm going to try to experience it organically when I get to the point where I'm comfortable doing alchemy like that. There's also this new stuff called Spellstone. I'm not sure what it is lore-wise, but I found like a Dunmer stronghold somewhere down here about, like underneath Old Ebonheart, and it was like a buried Dunmer stronghold with a propylene index chamber that was like smashed and destroyed, and there was all this spellstone like amongst the rubble. So I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's also new and added by the Tamriel Rebuilt expansion, and it's also pretty cool. Aquamarine, do I have any of that anywhere yet? No, that's another new gem. Okay, there's lots of new gems. Amethyst I do have here. Beetle resin, blue beetle shell fragment, diamonds. We have diamonds. I might need a 3rd piece of paper just for gems, because now that there's aquamarine, there might even be more that I don't know about. Meadow rye, mole crab eggs. The moon sugar will go with the rest of our moon sugar. Vampire dust, it goes over here. $203 moon sugar. We found a guide to making skooma, so that's pretty fun. I don't know, there's lots of new stuff, and it's like reignited my thrill of playing the game. Just like like you said, this is the first time you've booted up in a long while, and very much the same for me. And there's a lot of, like, you know, the sense of exploration and discovery and finding new things and being excited about it that I had in base Morrowind and over the course of 20 playthroughs or whatever kind of dwindled. As much as I still absolutely love the game, I have to admit that at the very least. And all the new stuff in Tamriel Rebuilt is kind of like rekindling that for me, and it's very much something I am enjoying. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's just plop these gold bars here in this bucket, I guess. Because I don't have a better place to put them right now. And at least I can reach it. There we go. Oh, it doesn't fit very well. Okay, well, you're just gonna go away. Let's just do something like that, and then we can go boom. Dang it, line it up, please. There we go. That kind of looks like it's stacked up. There we go. It's good enough. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades, as they say. That can go get sold to Ravir. We don't care about our stupid silverware anymore now that there's goldware in the game. We've got a few new rare books to sell to our bookseller. And we've got a lot more new alchemy ingredients that we'll play with when we get to it. Like, some of this stuff is just like based, like Quama chitin. Where did that go? Quama chitin. Like, we have the Quama creatures in vanilla Morrowind, but new crafting ingredients based on the creatures that already existed. I'm like, that's a cool addition. Flowed soap is in the base game, so that can go in here. Drow wax goes on the table. And another great addition is that it looks like they finished the Drow set, because if you remember in the base game you only have the helmet, the shield, and the cuirass, but now there's bracers and pauldrons. I haven't collected everything yet, but I've collected most of it. There's also a few more examples of exquisite clothing items, where in the base game there's only one example of each individual exquisite level clothing item. Oh yeah, your current character wears Drow. Medium armor is so hard to spec for, at least in vanilla, just because you don't have nearly as much options. So it is awesome, in my opinion, that we now have those options. Even though I'm not wearing medium armor for this playthrough, I'm doing the light armor just because I want more carrying capacity that's not taken up by random things. Lots of tink tink tinks coming up, by the way, just to make sure everything is healed up. I still love the concept of medium armor and was ecstatic to hear that there's more options and it's fleshed out more than it was in the original base game. Why are those not stacking? Oh, because this one isn't repaired all the way. Yep, over encumbered. That checks out. Okay, let's see. You can keep that. They should stack now. Why are they're still not stacking? What the heck? I don't know. Those two, and that's short sword, not a long sword. Okay, that checks out that they're not stacking. Let's see. That one is for sale. That one is for sale. This glass katana, that's new. That's cool. We're not going to use it. Well, what is it? 3 to 30, yeah, Elton Brand still kicks butt. Ebony arrows, iron arrows, silver arrows, or glass boots. Hey, look at you decking out in the new pauldron. Okay, slave racers go to our... Oh, okay. We've hit the overflow limit. We can't fit more slave racers. Okay, those are gonna go back here then. Okay, let's see. What else do we have that we need to clear out of our inventory? We've got more ebony throwing stars, but those can all just go for sale. I don't know why those are on the table in the first place. Let's see. We've got Dahrk arrows. Oh, that's terribly lined up. That's better. We've got Dahrk arrows, we've got some glass arrows, and then we've got more ebony arrows. 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and 1 6. Nice. We'll use those when we run out of silver. We'll go for the glass first and go from there. Or well, after silver and iron. Let's see here. Those books will go to the rare book seller. Those will go to the closer. This cool looking silver candlestick can just kind of chill right there. That's fine, whatever. Oh, there's also these things. In case you haven't seen it yet, it's an explosive. It's like C4. And so sometimes when you're exploring some of the new dwarven ruins, there's a cave-in, you can plant explosives and blow up the rocks that are blocking the cave-in so you can explore deeper. I was excited when I found that out. So I don't know. I'm excited about silly little things though, so what do I know? Okay, let's see. We don't need the master level stuff. We're trying to burn through our terrible stuff. Okay, those can go for sale, those can go for sale. For sale. Those will just be donated because she doesn't buy them, but we want her to have them. That is quest item, but the rest goes for sale. The skooma, we should add to our skooma pile. It's not even a pile, but... we have 36 skooma now. All the rest of the potions should be Rising Force, our health potions, and Magicka. Oh, and Flint. Don't forget about Flint. Yep, okay. East Moral Compass. Yep, we want to... is that the one we want to keep equipped? Yes, it is. Utility, 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 utility. An extra glass bracer. I should have noticed that earlier. I think that's a quest item, I'm not sure. And, okay, so let's go get rid of these extra things we don't need, and then let's get back to Firewatch. I didn't have any potions this time around, my bad.
You got my ear, let's hear it.
I don't want your ear. Okay, you have all of the moth silk cloth to go with your not as fancy cloth. Because moth silk is the de facto high quality cloth. And you are our favorite clother, so you get all the fancy cloth. Why can't I put this? What the heck? Let me put it.
This is fortunate. How do you do, Dunmer?
I would do better if... there we go. Why is that being weird? I had one more. There it is. Look, now you got fancy cloths. You can make beautiful clothing with it. It's funny, she has bolts of cloth around her shop, and she makes clothes, presumably out of bolts of cloth,
Ravir
but
knows
you can't
why
sell her
you
bolts
are
of cloth.
here. You want to buy Ravir's famous Dahrk weapons?
No, Ravir, I don't want to buy your Dahrk weapons. I want to sell you my junk, because you buy junk, and we enjoy selling you junk. Okay, what is that? 45, give us 752. Beautiful. To the bookseller. And let's see. Let's see how many of our books we can get away with selling this time.
This is Balmora. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, nope, that one is quest item. You can't have that. Book, 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 book. Nope, too much for your blood. Okay. 2, 4, 750, 1,000. Give us your full 700. Thank you. And that book can go there for next time we come back. We've almost gone through our backlog. Okay, I think that is everything we need to clear out of our inventory. We have the quest item that we need to go back and finish that quest for, but we need to get there first. So let's do some teleportation. I want to go to Sadrith Mora, please.
Have you any news?
Yes, the news is there is no news. Was it here? It's there that we're going. Okay. Slow fall. Let me do it. Thank you. Whee! Hi Jess, I'm glad you're home safe. How was trivia night? Did you win? Get all the prizes? And make all the stupid people feel bad? I bet you won. You're a smart cookie. It'd be cool to be able to walk on water in real life, but then people would try to say we're pretending to be either Chris Angel or Jesus, and we don't want to be either one of those people. Hey, Barantis. Obnoxious? Why was trivia obnoxious? That's not a word I would use to describe trivia nights most of the time, or at least in any of the ones I've participated in. Did they, like, kick you out because you were doing too good? I need local map, because I don't know where I'm going. I don't know this town very well. I'm glad you got to hang out with Ruth, though. You don't get to spend enough time with your friends lately, it seems like. I'm just looking for a ledger book that I could steal. The necklace? Okay, that's not a ledger book. Message registry. The registry records incoming and outgoing messages. Interesting. Hey, do y'all know... Nope, not what I'm looking for. A claw. A sweet roll! I can steal the sweet roll! Ha ha ha! I stole the sweet roll. Ooh, there's more. Flour? Flour! I mean, I guess it makes sense you have to bake with something, but I don't think I've ever seen flour in the game before. Are you the cook? You are the cook. Here, I'm going to give you a sweet roll to go with your other sweet rolls, because I appreciate your work, kind sir. But where is this ledger book that I'm trying to steal? I was told they should be... That's just regular cloth. The trivia presenter was trashed. Well, that's not what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to keep their wits about them so they can properly judge a trivia contest. I can see why it's obnoxious now. I don't have anything good to say about that. I'm sorry that you did not have as good of a time as you were planning on.
What's your story?
My story is I'm here to steal your ledger book, but I can't find it anywhere. Maybe it is somewhere in the vault. Thought I raided everything from the vault, but maybe I missed it. That's just a rag. Hey.
You want something, friend?
You're corrupt. That's all I know. You're looking for that pack of rats too, are you? If you find them, come and tell me first out of anyone. I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Remember, come to me first. Don't go to the Legion. Yeah, you're corrupt. ZBC staff key. Okay, we want that key, so we're gonna do this. Oh. Oh, door, don't be obnoxious. We want the Ring of Far Reaching. And we want that key. Thank you. No trap on that door. Lockpick success. Easy peasy. Steel longbows. Some weapons we don't care about. Armor we don't really care about. Was there a logbook in here? I got distracted by a key and didn't finish looking in your room. You're a puppy. Yes, you're a puppy. Daddy loves you. What is this? Is this like candles? Candle box. It's a box of candles. Yep, okay. No? Okay. There's no logbook in here that I can find. Broken short sword. Hey there. Yeah, I know. Remember, I'm the locksmith. I told you that before.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Locksmithtopia. Okay, I thought we rated all the good stuff, but I didn't see any books. We don't want your limeware platter. We already have one, and it's not worth lugging around. Nothing behind there. Yeah, it's definitely not down here. Only the one that we found already was down here. I'm still chuffed as chips that we found some goldware, though. That was key awesomeness.
Talk is free.
I was not expecting that to even be a thing. Okay. Here's where we found a lot of cool ingredients, and we raided all of the ones that we wanted. Oh, here's a new locked door. How have I missed that lock? Oh, that's just the way back out. It's locked on both sides, I guess. Torches? Nope, they are burnt out torches. We'll take the 7 gold. We don't care about your shield. Where is a logbook when you need it? You said it would be easy to find. The hard one we found easily, and the easy one we can't find anywhere. And a regular company business ledger to cross-reference it with. That door is unlocked. We've already been in there.
What's your score?
The only... Is that it? I did miss that one. Oh, it's right there. It's right there, right in the front door, and I am a blind ding-dong. Okay. Let's pop a quick save so we don't screw something up. We want our Amulet of Shadows. And then we want to go sneaky sneaky. Oh, some of you got good eyesight. I'm invisible. I'm 80% invisible. Okay, we'll do double sneaky sneaky, and if that doesn't work, we'll find a good angle to use the Ring of Far Reaching from. That's why we have multiple options. Now we're double sneaky sneaky. Well, we have the sneak symbol. Okay. Double sneaky sneaky was what we needed to do, I see. And we need to go... no... Here. Hey, Alex! Thanks for tuning in. I absolutely love this game. It is my favorite game by far. Nope, not who I'm looking for. So I think I would have to agree with you at the absolute minimum. As much as any game can be perfect, this one definitely is. Do you have the ledgers I asked for? Yes. Thank you. With these I should be able to confirm whether Xeraphel Bay Company is involved in a criminal activity plaguing Helnim. It was an ill deed, but done for the right reasons. We cannot stand idly by while the Helnim... That's not how words work. While Helnim suffers. Come back to me tomorrow once I have looked over these ledgers, and I will tell you if we can do anything about Caden Jorval. How are you doing today, Alex? I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you popping into the stream and saying hi. Let's wait for 24 hours.
You may speak.
Yeah, any updates on this guy? You haven't finished inspecting the ledgers yet. And you won't be able to if I keep hanging around in the fort. Okay, I'll go outside, and then I'll wait 24 hours. Oh, what? Okay, we'll go into the prison tower, and we'll wait 24 hours in here. Hey, journal entry, that's probably saying we've had enough time. Where was he? Here he was. Hey, what do you got for us? I'm afraid what's good news for Helnim is bad news for you. Everything in his ledger appears to be above board. Whether illicit activity Caden Jorval is engaged in, it is not with the consent of his superiors. But as long as those superiors continue to protect him, I cannot even bring him in for questioning without seriously rocking the boat. And I won't do that on the basis of your accusations alone.
I'll play.
Okay, let's go talk to Hoffman then. How do we get out of here? This place is... Nope, that's not where I'm trying to go. This place is always like a maze. All the new places are like a maze until I get used to them. I don't know why I keep getting surprised by that. Okay, I want to go find the tailor's shop. Hey, Toker, welcome!
All right, I'm listening.
Give me just a second. That's a long one. I want to get somewhere safe before I read. I'm playing Morrowind with the Voices of Vardenfell mod, and it's a lot of fun to do a playthrough 20 years later. Yeah, we've got Voices of Vardenfell on too. We're in Tamriel Rebuilt content right now.
Someone else to help you.
So you don't see a lot of it, but we do have it on. And when we're on the mainland, when we're anywhere like in this general area, most of the things that we talk to people about is actively voiced, and it is a nice breath of fresh air. We were enjoying that for a good little while until we started exploring Tamriel Rebuilt content, and in the course of doing that, I'm having to read everything all over again. Oh, the Four Corners Pilgrimage, that is a long and daunting quest, but it's got good rewards at the end. I absolutely wish you the best with it. Are you streaming too, or you just play and you watch other streamers?
On your way.
So, the Herbalism company's clean, and Service Cappers can't investigate Jorvel as long as the company's protecting him? Damn it. I was hoping all our jobs would be easier than this. Tamriel Rebuilt is downloading, yeah. So you have to make sure you get the Tamriel data file and the, whatever the other one is called. You have to get both of them downloaded. Only one of them is really big because it's all the data, and then the other one is like the plugin and the quest information. It's significantly smaller than the rest. You can also opt for the Tamriel music, which is completely optional, but it adds like 5 extra music tracks that fit the same feel and theme as the Jeremy Soule originals in Morrowind. I tried to install that, but it was giving me errors because apparently when we did try to install it, it was conflicting with something else that we had. So I don't have that, but I did listen to them independently, and they do have the same vibe. So I give it full support. It's incompatible with something going on in my save file right now. Okay, what do you want us to do next? One good thing to come out of that ledger is the knowledge that whatever crooked business Jorvel is up to, TESIII isn't involved. She's who you need to speak to next. She's Factor? That's a title? Okay. She's Factor of the Zareth Bell Bay Company. That means she's the boss, and if she's clean like Service Cappers thinks, I doubt she'd be impressed with the work her head of security has been taking on the side. You'll find her in the company's headquarters. I hope you didn't leave a mess from the last time you were there. Nope, I just raided the entire vault, but I didn't leave a mess. You just had the idea to open Twitch. Probably could stream. You have a good water-cooled PC, 13th gen, 32 gigabyte, 64 megabyte mod, and the 1. Okay, you got both the mods for Tamriel Rebuilt. Nice. I mean, your computer sounds like it's a lot beefier than mine. I'm running on... What do I have right now? I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I've got a Ryzen 7 3700X, which to compare, that would be roughly equivalent to like an 11th gen Intel i7 7900K. If I'm remembering my comparison right, it's roughly equivalent there. Which is still a very good processor, don't get me wrong. It's nowhere near a 13th gen though, and I've got half as much RAM as you, so if I can do this, you can do it just fine. I have absolute confidence in you. But if you're not streaming, I do appreciate the support, so thanks for being here. Let's see, where are we trying to go? Over here. Yeah, it's not a heavy game. But even if it was, if you're not like playing heavy settings, you're still fine. Director's Chambers, is that where we're going? What was her title? TESIII. She's a factor, not a director.
No, I don't think so.
Where is this TESIII person?
I'm not busy now. What do you
I
need?
don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
You look creepy, but can you help us? I wasn't told of any appointments with the Nerevarine today. What is it you want? Let's talk about this guy. Captain Jorvel has displayed a disappointing ineptitude of late. The raid on our vault being the prime example. That was me. Hi. Is corruption another of his failings? I do suspect that something foul has taken root in my organization, a mole, funneling secrets to our rivals in the East Empire Company. Perhaps Captain Jorvel is that mole, perhaps not. You're going to help me find the truth. How? If the East Empire Company has a mole in my organization, as I suspect, then there will be a paper trail. It is up to you to find it. Look first in their Firewatch headquarters. The factor, Zarin Haman Benat, I don't know, is as conniving as he is lazy. Exactly the kind of person to leave incriminating documents lying about. Then search around our building here. Perhaps someone left a paper trail here as well. Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to end it, because that sounds like it's going to take a long time to do. We'd have to go all the way up here to Firewatch, come all the way back, search through a lot, and you saw how searching went. And our time to end the stream is up about now anyway. Chonk, come here. Come here. Come here. Say hello to Toker and to Alex. They are both new. They've never been on the stream before, so you've never said hello to them. Make sure you say hello, be a good boy, and say goodbye because we're about to sign off. Yeah, you're the goodest boy. No, they're over here. Over here. This way. No, over this way. Yeah, there you go. You're the good boy. You're the baby. Look, Toker says you're a nice baby. Yes, Toker knows how it is. Good boy. Oh, you made us look at the ceiling. Alright, so we're going to end it here for the night. We appreciate, who do we got here? We have Toker, we have Alex, we have Jess, and I thought we had one more. Let me sneak a quick look at the backlog on chat. And Shrimpathy, if any or all of you are still here, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you being here. Yet again, as always, we are here Monday through Friday, the same time, 6 p.m. to about 8 or 8:30 or so, our local time. Right now it's 8:30, so whatever that translates to your local time, know that we're here about 2.5 hours earlier than that, Monday through Thursday. We don't stream on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because it conflicts with the work schedule, but we will be here these days. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we'd love to see you on Monday. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a wonderful night. Take care.